Yahweh Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim preaching this word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Like Elder Malcolm will be saying, risking their lives and freedom to do so. And peace and salutations to the Akim and the few Aqua, the true believers of the hopeful elect. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. And in this lesson, I wanted to talk about the MOTB, basically saying that the MARK is the CHIP, and actually I got a news article that I want to read that I got from watching a video from the beloved brother Barack out of the GMS Birmingham, Alabama camp church, Alabama, and and his YouTube handle is Sealed for the Elect, so you should subscribe and be edified. But yeah, like the MARK is the CHIP, man. It's the mark of the beast is not sleeping with white women like other Israelite camps have been saying. It's not an embargo. It's not sin like IUIC teaches. All of those doctrines is off. It's what the apostles and elders of Great Millstone have been saying for decades. It's the RFID micro C-head. So I'm going to read the article, hit a couple of precepts, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. Alright, this is from the Detroit News, and it reads, a paralyzed man flew a drone with his mind. How researchers are opening virtual doors. You see, and this is the part of the forehead scripture, that precept that's talked about in Revelation the 13th chapter, and this is also those miracles that was talked about. I believe it's Revelation the 19th chapter. But let me read a little bit of this. It says 2 University of Michigan labs are using artificial intelligence and, in one case, brain implants to help people with mobility issues, including paralysis and amputations, lead fuller lives by controlling devices with only their thoughts. It says paralyzed people with injuries or neurological problems that prevent them from moving their arms and legs don't have many therapies to help restore lost motor function, said Matthew Wilsey, an assistant professor of neurosurgery and biomedical engineering at the University of Michigan Medical School. Yeah, you see, so like I had said before, ESO's moving full steam ahead with these implants, these BCIs, brain-computer interface, or brain chip implants. People are getting it in their hands, to help pay for things. The Internet of Things, IoT, or the Internet of Bodies. You also got, what's that called? I can't think of it right now. Well, yeah. Matter of fact, let me just get a scripture, because I can't even think of it right now. And Lord's will, it'll come back to me. I just lost my train of thought. But you're seeing that this is the basically the MOTB is here. I was watching another brother, Kazakba from GMS Philadelphia branch, uh, GMS Philly camp, and his YouTube handle is Goodly Heritage, GMS Goodly Heritage. So you should subscribe to him too as well and be edified. And he was saying that the MOTB is here, and it is. He showed a video in the beginning of his epistle, and it was very informative, showing there are a lot of people signing up to get these BCIs, these brain chip implants. Being able to talk through a computer like Steve Hawkins. Let me see. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 14. Starting at 14, but the point is in 16. It says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast." And the beast is the Roman Empire, which we're living in, the revised Roman Empire, which is America. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. You see, so talking about this is talking about got wounded by a sword when the Romans got taken, when the Roman Empire got taken down by Jakes, and then Jake ruled in the Dark Ages, for the 1,000-year period. And then it said, and did live. And then the did live is when the Renaissance period came back. The Renaissance meaning the rebirth. The rebirth of what? That Roman Empire. Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this is what we're heading to. Esau is going to make it mandatory that you get that implantable device. And if you don't get it, you're going to be outcasted out of society. And you see, and if you've been paying attention, Donald Trump, the president, DJ Trump, which we believe is Emperor Nero, he brought back group executions, and he brought back the guillotine, and firing squad, hangings, public executions. They're turning this. They're really trying to turn this back into the ancient Rome, because they used to do that in ancient Rome. Like in the Colosseum, have the guys fight the lions, or have two guys fight to the death for entertainment. That's what it's turning back into. The verse 16, here's the point. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see? Let's look up a couple of words. You see, it says, causes. Let me play it.
Strong's G 4160. Poieo.
All right. That's the pronunciation in the Greek for the word causeth, and it says to make. Let me skip down. To make ready, to prepare, to produce, bear, shoot forth. uh, to make a thing out of something. You see, we go down to you go down to the I definition. It says to make one do something, cause one to. Yeah, you see. And so it says he causeth all. He's gonna make you do something. And you know that word mark in the Greek, G5480. We looked it up so many times.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
You know, charagma or charagma, whichever way you want to say it. Tomato. And then it reads, and a stamp, an imprinted mark. You see? And that's what the MOTB is. It's an implantable device. Just like that guy got that he can control drones. If you go to the root word of charagma, it takes you to the word charax, and that reads a pale or stake, a palisade. So you see, the palisade is the instrument that's going to be used to deliver the charagma. And when you go to the root word of that, it goes to the word grapho. It says to write with reference to form of the letters. See, so all so all your information is going to be on that chip that they're going to implement to you through the charax and give you the charagma. All your grapho is going to be on the charagma that they're going to implement to you through the charax. You see, so it all ties in. And this is going to be made mandatory very soon. You know, if you've never watched it, I suggest you go and see that interview that Alex Jones did with Aaron Russo while he was alive. He I believe it's still on YouTube, where he basically said that he spoke with Nick Rockefeller. And if you know anything about the Rockefellers, you know they're one of the global families, one of the hidden top banking families, like the Rothschilds, you know, and the Rockefellers. Which the Rockefellers are nothing but a offshoot of the Rothschilds. You know, they keep everything in-house, incest-wise. That's how they keep the money in the family. Which is going off, you know, scriptures-wise, but I digress. He said that he heard it, that it's coming straight from Nick Rockefeller himself, that their goal was that they wanted everybody chipped. You know? They wanted everybody C-hipped. And that's what they're trying to do. But let me read this again. Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And when you look up the word forehead, it goes back to metapon. That's the Greek word for that is metapon. You know, the space between the space between the ears. And shit, if I got a little bit more. It says most of the therapies are focused around assistive devices to help them use the function that they have left to accomplish a variety of tasks like activities of daily living, Wilsey said. One approach to restore lost motor function is to use brain-computer interfaces or devices that translate brain activity into commands that control an external device. And that's basically what they want to do. They want to use the brain, the BCI, to translate brain activity into devices that can, into devices that control. Into commands that control external devices like computers. You know, what's that called? Video games. You know, robots. You know, that this is where we're at with it. So let me see. And you are commanded not to fall for Esau's tricks, you know, the devil's tricks. Like it tells you in the book of 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, you know, for we are not ignorant, you know, that lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know, and that's where we're at with it. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know. And you in the NLT it says that Satan shall not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. And these are one of his schemes to gain control of the people, total control of the people. But this is the Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. And you see the heading, it says doom of the beast and the false prophet. And it says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. You see? So, the beast, the Roman system, the false prophet, the Catholic Church, the Vatican, you know, that's what, you know, the image, the beast is the Roman, the image, the beast system. If you take that implantable device in your hand or in your forehead, it's like you're basically worshiping the image. And there's a penalty for that. It said that the doom of the beast and the false prophet, but there's a doom for whoever worships the beast. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9, and it reads, and the third angel, you see in the subheading, it says doom for worshipers of the beast. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, you know, the charagma, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And you know, indignation means righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You see, so that's the penalty for whoever takes that chip. That's why it's starting with the apostles and elders on down to young brothers like myself. We've been telling you not to take that chip. You know, you're going to have to go some days, you know, trust in Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You're going to have to go some days without eating. You know, you're going to be off the grid. You're not going to be able to buy and sell. But trust in the Lord that he will feed you and take care of you. You know, and only the elect are going to take heed. Let me get one more precept that I thought of. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, and it reads, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, and the vision is definitely speaking. We are in the information age. We are in the age of prophecy. You know, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, like it says in Revelation, the 19th chapter. And this is basically where we're at with it, where we are at with it. You know? So like I said before, don't take that chip. The mark is the chip, and you are commanded not to take it. That's all I got for now. So Lord's will, you was edified. Till next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.